everybody. I've missed you so much.
It's really great to see you.
Well, I'm excited to start a circle time with our friends today.
Yeah, me too.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Good morning to Johanna. So glad to see you. Good morning to Olivia. So glad to see you. Good morning to you, my friend. So glad to see you.
You know what? It's so hard not to act silly sometimes when we're stuck inside with this coronavirus spreading everywhere.
Yeah, gosh.
It's making Johanna feel really silly, I guess.
It's making me feel so silly.
Oh my gosh, Johanna, I think I'm catching you laughing.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
So wait.
Until just right now, I had only thought of germs spreading, but it made me laugh. It makes me think that maybe laughs can spread too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's why they call that contagious. Like laughter can be contagious. You can catch it. You can catch it.
I wonder if I yawned right now, if anything catch it. Should we see? Oh my goodness. I really love laughing. It feels really good.
I hope you're laughing at home too, because it feels good to laugh.
It does.
Yeah.
I've had like a lot of feelings lately with this being stuck in our houses and away from each other. Oh my gosh. I love laughing. It feels so nice.
Oh my goodness. I'm laughing so hard that I'm crying. Look, do you see that tear?
Oh, wow. We're so excited to see you that we've got the giggles. It's great. It's so great. Yeah, I've been feeling a little grumpy sometimes and a little
Oh, I'm sorry
bit.
to hear that, Olivia.
Thanks. And I guess a little sad. I've been missing people and it's a little confusing not being where we normally are. But I'm also doing things that feel really good. Like today, I got to just stand by my stairs and there's a big jasmine bush right there. And I don't know if you know this about me, some of you do. Jasmine smells so good. So it was nice to get to smell the jasmine today.
Cool. You know, one thing that I've been doing a lot more of is cooking. And that's been really fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I think some of our friends at their houses are cooking too.
Are you doing some cooking? I would love to hear about what you're cooking. Do you want to turn and tell your grown-up that's next to you what you've enjoyed doing while you've been at home?
Johanna, you know what I just realized? I don't think that everybody at their homes have learned what a turn and talk is before.
Oh, should we show them?
Yeah.
Should we show you?
Let's do it.
Okay. So when you say something like turn and talk to Olivia, you would turn your shoulders toward your friend Olivia. You would look at Olivia, and then you would share an idea with them.
Okay.
So we want to talk about what have we been enjoying at our houses.
I think we're going to talk about what we've cooked.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually haven't cooked because my toes still getting better. So Ben cooked, but Ben cooked this really yummy chicken that was so delicious, and he made 4 vegetables for us.
Whoa.
And so it felt really healthy and good to eat things that I know are good for my body.
Oh, that must have made your body feel really good.
Yeah.
And your tummy feel good.
Was that a turn and talk?
I think that was a turn in talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're at your house and you want to turn, you can turn your body and turn your face. And then you can really listen to the person who's talking to you. Go ahead and pause, and you can talk about some things that you have cooked or maybe that you want to cook. Great. My giggles came back again. I'm trying not to touch my face. I'm sorry. Because I don't want this coronavirus to spread.
Back to spreading.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think of before that laughing can spread and yawns can spread. You know what else can spread when we're stuck at our houses and we can't think of a next good thing to do?
What?
A good idea?
I'm just really just catching these laughs from you, Olivia.
I know. I really hope that laughing can spread as fast as coronavirus. I guess yawns, it would be nice for yawns to spread. They feel good.
Just feel good.
Yeah. And also, if good ideas could spread, that'd be really great.
Wait, how does a good idea spread?
If I cough on you, then you get it?
So silly, Olivia.
I was just kidding. I'm not gonna cough on you. Don't worry. I wouldn't cough on you, Johanna.
Yeah, not even for a joke.
No, not even for a joke.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
It still does make me giggle though.
Okay. Well, good ideas can spread.
Yeah.
And good ideas can spread when we share them with other people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I tell you about a good idea that I heard about?
Oh, okay.
Because I hope that it spreads to you, and I hope that it spreads to our friends. So, I have a friend, Una. Do you know Una?
Oh yeah, I know them.
Okay, cool. So Una's family, they've been taking walks, and Una's mom, Emily, told me that one of the things that the people in their neighborhood are doing is making rainbows. So like drawing or painting or coloring in rainbows.
Okay.
And putting them in their windows. And that way, when people walk in the neighborhood, they can look for rainbows. Isn't that a good idea?
Oh, that's a really cool idea. I think that Una's house is in my neighborhood. I think I could find some rainbows in their neighborhood. But Johanna, I also have friends who aren't at school, and I don't think they live in Una's neighborhood.
So this is kind of what I was hoping that would spread, Olivia.
Okay.
I was hoping that when we have a good idea that we can tell each other, or we can tell our friends, or we can tell the grown-ups or the family members that we live with, because good ideas can spread.
Okay.
So even though some friends don't live in the neighborhood where rainbows are going into windows, we can spread that idea by putting rainbows in our own windows, and maybe that idea will catch on, and maybe that idea will spread.
Because if my neighborhood doesn't have any rainbows in any windows, but then I put rainbows in my window, then my neighborhood does have rainbows in a window.
Yeah, and if someone were walking by, they might see a rainbow in your window, and they might want to do it too.
And then the idea would spread even more?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
So good ideas can spread just like laughter, which is what we caught earlier in this video.
It was good.
Yeah.
But are rainbows in windows the only good idea?
That's what I think is a good idea, but I think everyone has their own good ideas, and they can spread their own good ideas.
How do I find another good idea?
How can you find another good idea? Well, I think one way is to listen or to ask.
Okay.
So if you don't have a good idea about something to do, you can ask somebody.
Okay. And what if I'm just with my one parent and they do have to work and they can't help me right now?
That's a good question. You're not sure what to do. You want a good idea.
Yeah.
But you don't know where to get one from because your parent might be busy.
Yeah.
Well, I think that can go back to imagination.
Oh, that's right. I remember when you looked out the window and you just looked for a little while and then you imagined something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That could be that could be a good idea. Is to use your imagination and think of a good idea. Anything is possible because your imagination belongs to you and you can imagine anything you want.
If you imagine a good idea, can you tell it to me and then you could spread it to me?
Yeah, I could spread it to you. I love hearing good ideas and I love sharing good ideas because it makes me feel good.
Okay, how can we spread our ideas to each other?
Well, one thing you can do is you could just turn and talk to the person that you're with, like this.
We just turn and talk.
Another thing that you can do is you can call somebody on FaceTime and share your good idea with them that way.
Yeah.
You could put your good idea in a window so that they could spread that way.
I think that Ben helped look up a good idea for Henry and Rafi, and then he shared it with them. So he used the computer to find a good idea.
Oh, that's another way. Oh, and I'm forgetting about one of the things that I love to look up ideas in. Books.
Whoa, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Oh, thanks. I love going through books and thinking, what can I do? Do I want to make believe something in this book, or do I want to draw something that I learned about in this book?
Johanna, do you think it'd be okay with Una if I used their good idea and to put rainbows in my window?
I think that it's always good to ask, but I think that we could call them and ask.
Okay, and then we could spread that idea to more people?
Yeah. Do you think that that's something you might want to try? Putting a rainbow in your window so folks can go by your house and look for windows all around your neighborhood?
Do you want to turn and talk about the way that you might design your rainbow?
Cool. I think I'm going to use crayons.
Oh, that sounds really neat.
Yeah.
I wanted to use water somehow, so I might do watercolors.
Cool. Yeah. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you might try Una's good idea, Una's family's good idea, or that you might try your own good ideas.
Yeah, and if you have a good idea, please spread it, because I would much rather have good ideas spreading and laughter.
Okay, circle time is almost done. Circle time is almost done. But our day has just begun. But our day has just begun. Now it's time to have some fun. Yay!